As by now you've heard, one of the most common COVID-19 symptoms is the loss of taste and smell. It's been widely reported that for some people, those symptoms can last for weeks. For others, it may well be forever. The other symptoms can be foggy memory, fatigue, muscle ache, joint pain, to name just a few. These symptoms are now fueling a cottage industry. COVID self-help books, books and videos that are designed to help us cope with these symptoms and hopefully offer ways to combat and reverse the effects, and maybe to live with them. A new cookbook wants to do just that for those to recover some of the joy of cooking and eating. Taste and Flavor was written by chefs Ryan Riley and Kimberley Duke. It blends the aspects of culinary science and medical research by looking at taste, smell, and other sensory perceptions to help people who lost their senses enjoy food once again. According to ABC News, some estimates show that loss of smell from COVID-19 typically lasts 2 to 3 weeks for roughly more than half of those patients who test positive for the virus. According to one study from Dr. Piccirillo at Washington University School of Medicine in St. Louis, 95% of people who experience these problems recover completely. That's the great news and welcome news for those that have experienced COVID-19. ABC goes on to say that while the science surrounding the changes in taste and smell from COVID-19 is still evolving, researchers have noted that for some patients, when they do regain smell, fragrances they used to enjoy smell different, even unpleasant to some. This could be due to olfactory cells having to rewire themselves as they recover. Dr. Barry Smith, the scientist who worked on the cookbook, told ABC it's possible to use food therapeutically. Many people who experience these symptoms are still able to taste certain flavors, including sugar, salt, lemon juice, or even the bitterness of coffee. He said that his work showed that when taste and smell are altered, other senses can help people enjoy their food with certain textures. These can include stimulating our saliva glands with umami flavor and stimulating the trigeminal nerve, which among other roles regulates spicy food sensations like stinging, cooling, and even burning. Yes, another reason for us to be consuming those mushrooms, I suppose, for their umami flavors. It was all about having to create what's called safe, non-triggering foods. We know things like potatoes are really good for that. Pasta, rice, quite simple flavors, Riley told ABC News. So then we use the Life Kitchen principles, looking at using a lot of umami, which is our fifth taste, or soy sauce, mushrooms, Parmesan, and trying to add in all of that as the depth and base that you would originally get from things like garlic and onions to create delicious tasting foods. For those people who are experiencing these symptoms, it's not just about food. Studies show losing these senses or having them altered in some way is linked to depression and other mood symptoms. No question about that. For us all, afflicted by the pandemic or not, and hopefully not, Taste and Flavor is worth the recipes. The cookbook can be downloaded for free at tasteandflavorbook.com.